Hi guys, I just want to give you a quick rundown of what you need to do for the web soil survey. Obviously, when you connect on to the lab, you're going to have this link that I have set up for you. And once you get there, it does tell you some basic steps on how to do this, but I just kind of wanted to give you a quick rundown on what to expect and what to do. So obviously this big green button here, we're going to click there. Once we click there, it's going to take us into this huge area of the US because it's already set here for that. This is the area of interest. That's where we're going to start at. And it's literally like the name says. The next thing you're going to want to do is click right here so we can do our interactive map. And we're going to just kind of go over to Ohio because that's where we are. And you're just going to keep doing what I did. So you see I have this click, and then I'm going to just keep clicking to get as close as I can to where I want to be in the Cleveland area. You can also go up here and type in an address. It's up to you. And we're in Cuyahoga County, but you can use your own county if you're in a different county. And just like I said, just keep clicking until we get to something. Or a little closer to something. I think I'm going to go ahead and choose someplace in Strongsville. I don't live in Strongsville, but why not? And we're going to keep clicking and clicking until we get down lower to, we can actually see a house. We're going to use a house. We're going to use this guy right here. There we go. And we're going to keep getting a little closer. The idea is to get something along this line. So now that once I have this, I'm going to go up and then I'm going to use tools to create an area of interest. Okay. And then once I have this, which I already did, sorry, I'm like thinking, this is how I work. My mind is a jumbled mess. So we're just going to go ahead and highlight. Okay, once we have it highlighted, then we can go into our soils map. Oh, you must specify AOI. Okay, we forgot to do a step. And this is actually good that I did that because it's important to make sure we have this, this little spot here, AOI. I was so concentrating on what to do, I did not. Okay, so let's do it that way. Okay, that would be what we're going to use. Okay, so now I know I'm good to go because this is the AOI that I specified. These are the lines. You can tell right here that this is what the area we're going to do. And I chose this because this could be most likely someone's property. And that would be something that you guys, obviously, if you're working with someone, you're going to want to at least have an idea of what their property is and their outline so that we can go over here, check their soils. And unfortunately, there's only going to be one type of soil, which is fine. But so you'll see here, I was hoping, I guess I could have one more, but that's okay. We're going to work with one. And that's okay for you guys too. You know, you might just have one type that you're working with. So this right here is the unit map unit symbol. But then if you look over here, it's going to give you the full name of Mahoning Urban Land Complex. And then it'll also tell you a little bit more once we click on it. So once you click on it, you're going to have a lot of good information on this soil. I mean, it's going to tell you obviously the silty clay. It's going to tell you what the properties are. It's going to designate or tell you what the designation is, urban land setting. It's going to go through this whole, description of the minor components of where things are located and what the soil is. So that's one great thing when you're looking so you understand what type of soil you have. The other great thing about this interactive survey is it can also tell you, if you go to Soil Data Explorer, what you can use this soil for. So like, for instance, if you wanted to build a site, you can go in here and it'll tell you more detailed information about corrosion of concrete, if you can do a basement, things like that. So this is a great tool to use. Then the other, well, here it says I'm zoomed in pretty well. And you can always change that by going and zooming out a little. The other thing is it can also tell you a little bit about if it could be used for a military operation, type of land management. This is a great bunch of information. Even your soil health, which you guys are in your textbooks, you should be taking notes and learning, and you get a little bit more understanding. You can play around with that. But the deal is that's what you're supposed to, I want you to do in this lab is to explore, and then you have your lab worksheet that you will download and edit it. And then this, what you're going to do after you're done with your soil analysis here, then you are, and I'm playing with some other ones here, sorry, as I talk. I tend to do that. I just wanted you to kind of get an idea too of what each area is. So it does say download soils data, but that's not the one we're going to use. So after you're done exploring, you're going to go to the shopping cart free. You're going to click here for customer subtile, and you're going to type your name in here. Once you've done that, nothing else really needs to be checked. It should be an automatic. And then you're going to go ahead and click checkout and get now, of course. And once I've got that information, then that's part of what you're going to do. So you see it says my name here. It tells everything that we looked through, the soil health. This is, well, this part here is tells you how the soil information was obtained. And then, and it's good information to have, so I highly recommend you read through it. And then this is the table of contents of what it's going to give us. It's going to, remember we talked, it showed us this, the type of soil, and then keep going again, more on how that this soils maps are made. Excellent information. It has the area that we did, has the scale, it has the map legend, which is awesome. And then of course it has the map soil. And you'll just, this whole thing I want to read, you're more than, obviously I would like you to read and understand it a little bit better, but it gives you a better understanding of what that soil is in that area. And once you are done, you're just going to download this on a Microsoft. I would just hit download, and then I want you to type in your name again here. So maybe you can do dot or underscore. It's up to you. I don't know. Each computer's different. And then I'm going to save that in my downloads. And then when I'm done, I'm going to have my name on both reports. I'm going to upload it to the lab, and you're good to go. If you have any questions, obviously, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you.